Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, we got ankles. We got ankles, but can you tell what's happening there on the one side? Can we tell? I don't think so. I don't think we know yet. We got it was burning food, toe beans. Yeah, we got some toe beans. A little bit more. I'm very excited for this one part here because I know for sure I didn't even tease this part. I didn't even tease this yet because this wasn't even ready for the teaser. This wasn't even ready. So nobody saw this. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this at all. Are you starting to kind of figure it out? The bow tie? I know the bow ties are so cute, aren't they? We're not really going to see them that much, but they are really adorable. We can go up and down. Look at that. Oh my god. Look at that. There's a little emblem here with some wings on it. Look at that. She's a robot. Not quite. Not quite a robot. Not quite. But we do have a pretty little thing going on here. One day it'll be super shiny too. And just while we're looking at it, just by the way, while we're looking at it, Stray helped me a ton to make this. To get this to work. It was a process. It took a long time. But it's wonderful. She's a cyborg. Not quite. Not quite. If you read the lore, you might know. If you didn't read the lore, well, you might have some reading to do. And we go a little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's knees. Look at that. We've got knees, everybody. We've got whole knees. Why does Twitch censor stockings? No. Knees. There's lore. There is a little bit of lore, yeah. Look at that. Knees. These knees, yeah. Look at that. And they actually not that I mean we could wiggle a little bit in the other one, but not quite like this. We couldn't really go up and down, but now we can go up and down. Uncensored kneecaps in this economy? I mean, uncensored kneecap, I guess. I mean, I don't know. A little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my god, we get to see a little bit of skin for the first time. Oh my god, the first little bit of skin here. That's crazy. With another little bow. And scandalous, uncensored ankles and knees and thighs at this point. Skin, I know, crazy. Uncensored kneecaps, half off. And we're a little, we're a little beat up on this side. We've got a little bit of a problem right here. A little problem. Let's see, a little bit more. Oh my god. Oh my god. We got little frilly skirt. Look at that. There's a hole. There is a little hole, it's true. There is a little hole. Thank you all again for the hype train. I really appreciate it. It means a ton that we had a little hype train. Look at that. And our hands move so nicely. Wiggling around. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Oh my god. What's that? What's that? Is that hair? And bows? Is that what is that, chat? This skirt does look it moves so much. It moves so much. Oh my god. And we've got hair? Little bows and everything. It's green. I know it's green. Uncensored hands? I know, right? Uncensored, like, thigh? Uncensored hands? It's crazy. Crazy. Not bald? No. Blue and green hair? I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's insane. Blue and green? Blue and green? Look at ooh. Not too much now. We gotta be careful, chat. We can't show too much at the same time. We can't be doing too much. Look. We got a little corset with some extra bows. We've upgraded. We have a new corset. We had a corset before, but now we have, look at this one. Like we've upgraded. We've got some money now. You know what I mean? We've come into some money. We have our corset is a little bit more detailed. And we have sleeves. I was dying for sleeves. Dying. I like begged and begged and begged for sleeves. I can't believe it. We finally have sleeves. Finally. We finally have sleeves. A triple layered dress with a corset. I know. That's crazy. The bow budget is incredible. The bow budget here is just, I mean, the ruffle budget. We climbing out of the trenches in 2026. We are. We've got so many bows. We've got so many ruffles. Did you notice, by the way, on the bottom of the skirt, we've got a little bit of lace on the skirt? Do you see that? You see that wiggling around? You can see our lovely new overlays behind it. It's incredible. Look at that. We got more hair. Look at that. And you might be able to see something in the hair. I don't know if you could tell what it is yet. But a little bit more stuff. Are we ready? Reveal a little bit more. Ooh. Ooh, the bow budget. The bow budget just keeps getting larger. We just have so many bows. What color is the lace, guys? No, there's an ad right now. No. Oh, we have a text to speech. Sorry, the text to speech is off right now. Actually, I have all the things off while we do this, but I'll read it out. A true majesty, she is. She is, everyone. Bow for her well-designed effort and hype up the chat. Ads. I know. We're gonna hold out while there's ads. I'm gonna do my best to like not go crazy for a second. While there's ads, because I don't want people to miss it. Bow for the bow god. Yes, we have so many bows. Look at that. And look, while we're waiting here for the ads. Birds for the bird throne. Is that braids I see? That might be. I don't know. What do you think? If I wiggle around a little bit, you can see them maybe a little bit more. Did it look like braids? I stumbled over my words there. Or can I read up on the lore? Right now, it's in the description of the YouTube video that went out for the teaser, but I think we're going to have like a Discord channel for it as well. I just don't have a ton right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have a necklace. We have a necklace. And more skin. Just a little bit, though. Just a little bit of skin. Oh, you do a sassy little hip thing? Yeah, we do. I'm blind for real. The sassy rigging. It is sassy rigging. More lace. Neck. Indeed. Look at that. It's crazy. There's very little skin on this model to see. Very little skin. But like so many ruffles and so many bows and so many little things. So now we see the whole main outfit. Isn't it so pretty? Isn't it so cute? And do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? On the top? Or do I need to show you more? Do we need more? A little bit more? Maybe just a little bit. Is that too much? Is that too much at once for us to handle? Too much? More green. Yeah, more green. Braids. I know, there's braids. There's more braids. We have multiple. Just you wait. Mouth. I know. Mouth. It's crazy. Mouth. We actually get to see a mouth. Wings. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna pass out. Yep. Passing out from seeing a mouth? It's crazy. It's crazy. In 2026, we also have some really nice dangly earrings. Look at them go. All the things. All of the things that wiggle. Maybe a little bit more. Ooh, is that too much? Is that too much? A little bit more of the face. Earrings. A little more. Ooh. Ooh. What do we think? What are we thinking? Uncensored teeth? Indeed, uncensored teeth. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Full reveal. Eyes. Oh my god, we did it. Yeah. Now, we are going to look at everything. We're going to look at all the expressions and all the things, but I'm going to put us into our chatting thing so that we get our text to speech and all of our things back. I won't turn all of the buttons on yet until I show you everything, but then I'll turn all the buttons on. Oh my god. Beautiful bird. Thank you. Love the heart at the top. I know. Look at the little heart at the top. And there's more braids. There's more braids. We don't have just 2 braids. We don't have just 3 braids. We've got 5. We're covered in braids. Commissions from this point out are going to cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So many braids, so many wings. I know there's so much happening. Yay, I'm not blind. Oh my god. 5? Yes. You see the ones on top? Do you see them? We have 1 on each side of our head. Infinite braids. Yes. So we've got 2 on top. Then we've got 2 in the back. And we've got 1 in the front. And all this. So we're going to look at all the expressions. I am going to send this over here because don't forget. I mean, you probably haven't forgotten. Everything else is new too, for the most part. Like our overlays are new. The chat's looking a little different too. It's still a shade of blue, but it's a different shade of blue, and the other buttons are different. All the other things are different as well. We do have a couple different redeems and stuff like that as well. Some of the sounds are different, all of that. I fixed a lot of things. Some of the stuff works now. So we're going to go through everything. This model is a whole different vibe. It is a whole different vibe. I hope in a good way, though. I think, at least I felt in the time that I set this up, and in the time that I've been working with it and all of that stuff, I feel like this is more me than I've ever been so far. I feel like this is more genuine. Obviously, I don't look like this in real life. But, like, in terms of my existence on the internet, I feel like this is more me. I mean, in her true form. Not quite the true form. Not quite the true form, but we're very close. I mean, I am using magic to present you this form. That is true. Going to miss the photorealistic eyes, but the new ones look super cute. Yeah, I really like these ones. And so the real Vara has a porcelain leg. Yeah. It gives me vibes of evolved Burb Queen. Yeah, we're a little evolved. We got like a little more powerful. I can present you a form closer to what you should see. You don't even know? Have you ever had an accident? You're like, I know, right? I haven't revealed that much to you yet. I haven't revealed that much in terms of, the background here. You'll have to find out along the way, you know? Does that mean Wormvara has evolved into a snake? Not quite. Not quite. Not quite. All right. Let's go over here so we can see our chatting screen. Look at this. Look at that. Look how pretty it is. And all of your redeems will show up on the right hand side of the screen over here, and the chat will show up over here on this side. And now we're gonna go through the process of looking at all of the expressions and stuff like that.
Damn, what is that, bro?
There we go. It's so expressive, it is. And I'm not even using good tracking. I'm using the same tracking I was before. I'm just using a webcam and VTube Studio. I don't have anything incredible happening here. I'm not even using VBridger and nothing. Nothing. Just this is it. But I really like how this one, like, I can be really smug now, and like I could smirk and all of that. I feel like I couldn't do that before. I really couldn't, like, I didn't have like a full range of expressions, but now I do. I have full range. The mouth feels so much more expressive. It is the whole thing. The whole thing. It tracks super well. It does. It does. Angel's here. Welcome, Angel. And hello, everybody else that walked in the middle when I was like, kind of reading chat, but there was a lot happening, so I wasn't seeing everything in the chat. But I appreciate all of you who dropped in so far. Now she's more expressive. She's evolving. Yeah, she is. The ears moving with your expressions. Yeah, they do. Not only our ears, our wings. I left, you know what? You know how initially I was like, we're not going to have elf ears all the time. We're only going to have the wings and they're going to be like part of it. I decided that I think I still want elf ears because I don't know. I think I just want them like this. I think this is what I want. So, this is what we have. All right. So now we're going to go through all the expressions as you might expect, all of the things and all of the things that you can do. And then I'll release everything to you so you can start pushing buttons if you wish. Going to squeeze me, oh no. All right, so let's start with just a greeting. Just a little greeting. I can wave to you whenever I want. We could in the last one too, but I never used it. But here, I can wave. We also have a handy microphone. I don't sing, but you never know when this might be in handy. Maybe I need to get your attention sometime. Or maybe depending on, we might be playing a certain game or something like that, and I might need a microphone. So we've got a microphone now. just in case. You know what I mean? You never know. You never know. Mic check. I know, right? Yeah, mic check. You never know when you might need it. So we have that. And then I think I need to back up for you to see this one. Need to back up a little bit. There we go. So you can see the whole thing. So this is our new cardigan. It's blue and purple. I would kill to hear her sing if she wants to. I actually don't really do any singing. I don't really, it's not that I probably couldn't. It's just that it's never really been the thing for me. So yeah, so I'll take it off so you can see. So this is without, this is with it on. Right? So it's, it's like a knit little cardigan. No cold for the burb. It's true. I really like the fluffies at the top. I think that it's really cute. I think it could work well like all the time. Stuff like that. So we've got that going on. We do also have, let me zoom back in here. We do have, where is it? We have a controller. Look at that. And look how cool it looks. It's also blue and purple. But it's very hummingbird themed. Everything here is hummingbird themed, yeah? So. New sweater just dropped. Yeah, it did. And we have a controller now. Gamer. Yeah, Gamer Vara. We have a controller. We could, like, push all the buttons. So, it's too bad I don't have one that looks like this in real life. But, we nonetheless have a controller. Gamers. Yeah, gamers. Gamers. All right. We've got wings. I can stretch my wings out. Look at them. They're huge. More buttons. More buttons. Yeah, more buttons. So you can't really see them all the way. You know what? Let me pop over to here for a second. so you could see how far they can actually go out. There's never enough wings. It's true. There's never really enough wings, but you know, right now we've got wings. Yeah. And never enough bows. Never enough bows, never enough wings. All right, so there we could see that. I'll bring us back over here. All right, and we can take these off. And come here. All right, we're back. And everybody's favorite, cat ears. We still have cat ears for the occasional redeem. And they can wiggle around a ton now. And we can still control them with our eyebrows. the cat ears the cat ears still exist. Yep, Kitty Vara still exists, still here. Just our little redeem, you know what I mean? Not for all the time, but for sometimes. Okay, and now I'm going to show you some of our lighting. So you know how sometimes when we play, there's still more expressions, but I'm kind of going in a particular order here. All the ears, it's true. So which ears do you use? The elf ones. The elf ones are for hearing. These ones are for decoration. The wings I can't hear anything from, and the elf ears are the ones I actually use. So when we're playing a spooky game, or when we're playing a game that's really, really dark, and we wanna glow in the dark a little bit, we can use this. It doesn't look as bright right now, but you'll see that a bunch of our highlights will glow. So when we're playing a really like dark and spooky game, there will still be light. And then we also have this one for special occasions. It's very, very glowy in the face. Very glowy in the face, but we don't need to use it all the time. This is just like a sometimes, you know what I mean? Just a sometimes. Um, you know? I feel like I'm staring at you I feel like with this one I'm like staring through your soul. You know what I mean? We're a little bit more glowy here, so I feel like I'm just I could just stare into your soul. And then if you saw the teaser, you may have seen this one. So now we can just, do this whenever we want. we could just do this. We could be kind of like a ghost whenever we want. Shadow perp, it's true. We can kind of just like be a ghost if we want to. All right. And now I'm going to show you the facial expressions and then we'll get into outfits. Because I think I kind of might reveal one of the outfits. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but we're going to look at the outfits after we do this. So let's first look at our expressions. I'm going to zoom in a ton for this. Because it's all face stuff. I knew I needed to stop by to see this. Oh, hi! Hello! It's so good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. All right, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in a ton. Okay. We're zoomed in so much. All the way. Let's see. We could be... I mean, we used to have Anguivara, but now we really have Anguivara. You know what I mean? Now we could be really angry. Whenever we want to. Okay. The little wings. I know, little wings. We're finally closer to a hummingbird now. And we've got money. So this is for any time you throw bits my way, you'll be seeing these. We look a little obsessive with these, I'll be real. We look a little crazy. We look a little insane with that. Some hearts, of course. Our favorite hearts. We love hearts. We love them. Heart eyes with some hearts floating around. We have... Here comes the money. You know, I almost got rid of that redeem, but I kept it. We've got... We could, like, kind of tear up a little bit. I really like this one because I feel like it expresses my kind of teary-eyed expression a bit better. Like, sometimes when I'm, like, almost crying, I feel like this is really... We can really get a lot closer to that. We've got... Whoops, let me turn that off. We have this one, but I don't think this really does anything. You'll notice it changes the eyes a little bit. Supposedly, this is like a shy expression. But to be honest, to be real, I can't really tell. Maybe just because of the way that we are. When she keeps dying in game. Sleepy Vara, yeah. We've also got this. We've got stars. We had stars in the last one, too. This one's a little bit more subtle. It's just in the eyes. But nonetheless, I can still do it. Just looks sleepy, to be honest. It's true. We have this. We could be so expressive with it. We could be so expressive now. We're so expressive. Naturally, it looks like this. But I can go like this. And we have, in case we get a little dizzy.
Many would complain about the longer skirt, but I'm much happier with a long skirt with details like those on your model. I'm truly impressed by how well it's made. Verasi Kermit love, Verasi Kermit love.
Yeah. And we'll go over the credits once we're done looking at everything. We'll go over the credits. I promise. And go over like all the people that helped and all the things and where everything came from and all of that wonderful stuff. We can cry. You can kind of barely see it, but we can cry. We can. It is possible for us to cry. I'll show you again in case you missed it the first time. Kind of going down our cheeks. All right. And now let me show you this one and then I'll back up. So we've got, oh my God. One of the ones that people
I can already see the chaos caused with the crying.
Yeah, the chaos with the crying. Yeah. I don't know how many times I'll like use it, but like it's here, right? You know what I mean? It exists. We do have some glasses. Teacher Vara. Maybe. Maybe Teacher Vara. Perhaps. Professor Vara. I like that even better. Let me go back here so we could see more like with the model. There we go. Look at that. So occasionally we'll have some glasses on. Professor Farah, glasses. Yeah. With her 3 degrees, you remembered that I have 3 degrees. Class is in session. The glasses change the entire vibe. It's true. They do change the entire vibe. But yeah, so we do have glasses. You know, they still exist very happily. All right. And we also have a pen. Now, I don't do any drawing. I think we've done like 2 drawing streams when I've done like emotes. Please don't leave homework. We're going to be schooling all of us, perhaps. But we also have this just in case. You never know. You have a desk now too? I don't have a desk, unfortunately. No desk. Maybe one day we'll have a desk. It's for marking attendance. I know, right? What if we put both on? Now you're cooked. now chat. You're cooked. I'm taking attendance. I'm taking names. I'm writing down your names. Okay? Art Professor Var. I don't think so. I don't think I'm qualified to teach art. I don't think I'm qualified for that. All right. Now, I'll show you a couple other things, and then we will go to outfits. I haven't been listening. What class is this again? What class is this? You don't know what class this is in? Oh my God. All right. We've got our blankie. We've still got our blankie. Couldn't get rid of this. I can still be bonked. This is the same as it was before. This is not a redeem yet, but it may come back. I'm not sure. Some of you might be familiar with this. And a lot of these are just from VTube Studio because I didn't have enough funds to like buy a whole bunch of new stuff. You know what I mean? But we do have a couple things that we can still use or repurpose. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with repurposing. So we do have this for occasions. So maybe depending on what game we're playing or what season it is, that you might see this around. Showed up 5 minutes late. Negative 10 points to Gryffindor. Yeah. Of course, we still have head padding. Of course, we still have head padding. It wouldn't be it wouldn't be a Vara stream without head padding. Play Stardew. I actually, hot take, hate Stardew Valley. We still have our Krusty Krab hat. We can still go to the Krusty Krab. The hat would be perfect for it. Yeah, I agree. I just don't like Stardew. Give me a second. There we go. We still have our plushie. One day we'll have custom plushie, but for now, this is what we're working with. This is what we've got. She's still very cute. We don't use her very often, but she still exists. The child. Yeah, the plushie. So yeah. You know what I mean? She's still out here, still vibing, you know? The scythe, of course, we still have the scythe. I couldn't not have the scythe. You know? Where is chat? We're gonna be getting there. Here's our send help. That's no plushie, that's a child. No, that's a plushie. It's a plushie. Our send help, of course. And I'm very excited for this. I drew this myself. It was very, very inspired by the original Chat Uppies. So don't look at it and be like, wow, you just straight up, it is very inspired by. I basically just drew it from memory and then turned it into what I wanted it to be. So, you know, so we're all very, very clear. Ah, look at it. Look at you. I saw the eyes blink. Yeah, it does blink. So yeah. So you'll remember the old Chat Uppies? It basically looked like this, but a little bit different. I took that, I drew it from memory, and then I turned it into a dinosaur. I even color matched it. I color matched it with the emotes, right? So that way the colors would match and everything like that. And I made sure it was like tucked in properly so you couldn't go anywhere. So you're tucked in between my shoulder and my braid. I think that that's a cozy spot. Kind of covered by the braid. Yeah. It's true. And that was intentional. Because I didn't think it made sense for the braid to be behind it. Because the braid's going to go, like, below it. You know what I mean? So for layering purposes, you're behind the braid. You're well protected. Just in case we play a spooky game. You know what I mean? Just in case there's a spooky game. Okay. So that'll go away for now. And last things. Our throne. We still have a throne. I feel like we kind of fit the throne now better than we did before. In terms of vibes, but nonetheless. The braid is our seatbelt. It's true. It's true. So, of course, we still have our throne. And, of course, we still have a cage as well. We still have a cage. There's no way out of the cage. Okay? Now, the StreamerBot stuff that existed before, such as being flipped over or becoming really small, those still exist. They've been slightly modified, but they still exist. You'll be seeing them as soon as I release everything. And now, the last two things we need to look at before I turn everything back on so you could push buttons and all that stuff are two outfits. We have two outfits. So, for the time being, I'm going to head back to our showcase over here. So we have a little bit more space. So I have a little more space to show you. So small and the cage still exists. It does. It does. We still got the combo. You do. I must admit, in some capacity, I have to do some of it manually now, and I'll explain why after we look at the outfits. So I'm actually gonna hop back to the top. We're gonna do it a lot quicker this time. It's not gonna be super all that, but I will be showing you this. You might already kind of expect what this one might be just by if you look at the shoes a little bit. If we're going with a black shoe with a very dark purple bow in this case. And so most of this is the same, but you'll see here immediately, we have a very long skirt. We have a very, very long skirt this time. Look at it. It's very long. It's super, super long. And we're starting here with a very dark blue. It gets a little bit lighter at the top. But we have lots of blue going on at the bottom here. Dark purple into dark blue. And we come here. The skirt is so long. It is so, so long. So very long. And then, oh my god. Okay. So we're starting to see a little bit of the outfit now. A little bit more of it, rather. We're getting closer to a lighter blue. We have a bit of a gradient going on. Looks like we might have a couple straps and buckles here. And we have long sleeves again. Here we go. A little bit more so you can get the full view of what the corset looks like. Incredible. It's a different corset. It's different. So we've got that. We've got different corset. Which. All right. A little bit more. Ooh, what's that? What's that happening at the top there? That looks a little bit different than what we saw before. Some of it's a little bit the same, you know what I mean? Some of it's still the same theme. However, there's something different happening here. There's something a little different with this one. Ooh. Look at that. Looky, looky. We'll go to full view so you could see it all. Look at this. Look at that. Bows, yes. Different kinds of bows. Different kinds of bows, different kinds of things. So this is going to be our gothic outfit. Kind of gothic and tactic. Yeah, a little bit. Perhaps with the leather. There's another ad again. I can't believe, has it been that long? Oh my god, it's been 40 minutes. It's crazy that we've been doing this. It's much more you than the old gothic. It's true. It's true. I agree. That's the whole point. No black lipstick? No. No black lipstick anymore. I kept the makeup the same because our hair is going to be the same. But now it's just, it's a little bit darker. I really like this actually because we have some roses on it too. I'm a big fan of roses. Some of you know that I have a rose garden. But I can zoom in. Look at that. We could really see the way that this works. There's like a bow on the necklace. The bow is on the necklace in our like full, like our regular day-to-day outfit as well. But in this case, we've got like a couple extra little things happening on the side. Look at that. The power of yapping. There's a key. Indeed, there's a key. There's a key. The key's important. The key is lore specific. However, it's more of a wait and see. But the roses and the key. I know, right? There's a couple roses. There's a key. Even our bows, our purple bows up here are a little darker. And there's something else here too. I don't know if you noticed the difference. Perhaps if I go like this first. And then put it back on. We have a little bit of a crown in our gothic form. We get to be a little different. A little bit more, perhaps an older form, perhaps different. I don't know. A little tiara, it's true. Let me go back this way. And like this. Like this. So we could see all this. Right? We still get to keep our heart at the top and all that stuff. All right. You know what? We have a second outfit. We have a second one. This second one, I think is really cool. It's something I haven't done before. It's something we couldn't do with our 0.1, our Suica model. It's something we couldn't do with that one, but we will be able to do with this one. So I'm going to show you that next. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go all the way back up. Okay. Wow. Would you look at that? We got rid of our heels. Whoops. Okay. So much feet this. I know a little bit, right? Now, no, we have shoes. We got shoes. We got shoes. They're just different shoes. They're different shoes. Look at them. We got some boots. Platform shoes. We got some platforms. Look at that. We got some platforms. We got platforms going. Now I can be a little bit taller. We can add a couple extra inches to me. You know what I mean? I mean, we're already short enough as it is, you know? Why can't I have a couple extra inches on the platforms? All right, so we'll go through this way. We have our little... This is a little different. Look at this. We've got a little heart. We've got a little heart. Our socks are a little bit different. We got some extra stuff hanging out here. All of that. She's tall now. We can't make fun of her anymore. We can also see our skirt a little bit, and it looks like we got a jacket on. Looks like we got a jacket, you know what I mean? A little bit more. A little bit. You'll notice that this one has the same colors, but it's a different theme. Same colors, different theme. A little more. A little bit different. And I will show you the rest right away, pretty much. I will back up, though, so you can still see the corset. So, yeah. Oh, this is so cute. Yeah. Yeah. So, this... New glasses. I know, these are different glasses. Different glasses. Yeah. So, this is like our modern outfit. Pastel. Not quite pastel, but this is our modern, like, casual, like... I was thinking very, like, a little bit more... We've gone to the city kind of vibes. You know what I mean? We have our normal outfit. We have our gothic outfit, and then we'll have this one. Yeah. We do have a couple things in our hair now. I'll show you. We're going to zoom in. So we have... Look at that. We have a couple things in our hair. And these are different glasses. These ones are more kind of a bit like shades a little bit. So we have them. Looks like my library crush has vibes. Bookish but trendy. Yeah, right? Like we're a little bit nerdy. I mean, as we are, right? You know what I mean? I mean, I didn't get 3 degrees for being cool, you know? But we're still hip, you know what I mean? We're still doing it, you know what I mean? We're still in 2026, you know? We're living our life, but it is 2026. You're wearing my glasses IRL. Yeah, the first set of glasses are actually a lot closer to what mine look like in real life, but these ones are very cool. I always think that people who wear these are pretty cool. But yes, we got extra stuff there. You'll notice our necklace is a little bit different here. It's a little bit different. There's a different thing going on here. A different theme, we'll say. Well, same theme, but different pendant. Gives that one nerdy girl in the popular girl group who they've adopted to tutor them. Yeah, that's it. That's who I am. That's who I am. A lock? It is a lock. It is a lock. Perhaps there's something to think about, considering the different forms that we have and the different ways in which everything interacts with everything else. But yes, here is it. This is the model. This is the model. This is all the things for the model. I'm gonna turn everything on now. I'm gonna turn everything on now. That's what the key is for. Perhaps